Jennifer O'Rourke for Videomaker Presents. In this week's Tips and Tricks, we're going to talk to you about the 180-degree rule, which is also called the line of action or the axis line. The 180-degree rule is one of the fundamental rules in cinematography that you should never violate unless you're doing it for effect, and you need to know why that exists so that your violation has a reason. Violating the 180-degree rule can confuse your audience, especially in scenes that have action or chases where the subject is trekking from point A to point B, scenes that have two people conversing, or games that have opposing teams playing on opposite fields like in football, basketball, tennis, and soccer. Imagine a circle. As we learned in math class, the circumference of a circle is 360 degrees. Divide that circle in half and you have 180 degrees. Imagine a line cutting right through the center of that circle, and your action is sitting right on top of that line. Whether it's a car race, or a foot chase, or two people talking, you want to always keep your camera on one side of the action on the circle and never cross over the line. During a conversation, these two women are speaking to each other. We shoot woman A from her perspective and from the other woman's perspective over the shoulder, or close-up. Woman A is always looking to the right. If we move the camera over and shoot from her opposite side, her eye line has shifted and it appears that she isn't looking at her friend. When you confuse your audience, they will briefly jump out of the movie, try to reorient themselves, and enter back into a possible state of confusion, and most certainly have lost a bit of dialogue or possibly an important part of your movie. For tips and tricks, I'm Jennifer O'Rourke, and that's the 180-degree rule.
We'd like to thank our sponsors, Canon for the cameras, Mackie for our audio board, TDK for our blank media, Samsung for our mics and cables, Sony for the HD TV, and Focus enhancements for the Firestore direct capture devices we're using for our show.